Welcome to the world of viruses, bacteria, other disease-causing organisms, generally referred to as germs. So how do these germs enter the human body? Germs enter through the mouth, in contaminated food or water, and affect the stomach, causing diarrhea. Another way is through the nose, like viruses, which are airborne, and infect the airways, causing respiratory illness. There are many ways germs enter the human body, like attacking the airways, lungs, and stomach. If there is no treatment in time, then one can get very sick. Over time, science has improved, and now genomics helps us to understand transmission of viruses, bacteria, and germs, track them, and even estimate the level of transmission. Neto and Rima and their son Chanzo live in Deso village. Chanzo is not feeling well and has been brought to Jamii hospital. He has a cough and is wheezing when breathing. The doctor examines him as his worried parents look on. From the analysis of his blood, Chanzo is found to have a viral infection and is put on treatment. Chanzo and his parents collect medicine from the pharmacy to treat his viral infection.
I'm from KEMRI-Wellcome and we are conducting a study on respiratory infections. Can I talk to all of you in private?
Chanzo's parents agree for Chanzo to join the study being conducted by KEMRI-Wellcome. Chanzo's father, Neto, signs the consent form.
We will take some portion of the blood sample you already taken from Chanzo for analysis in the labs. You will come again in a week's time for samples to be taken again.
A week later, Chanzo and his parents go to Jamii hospital for Chanzo's blood samples to be collected. However, Chanzo is feeling worse and hasn't gone to school in the past 3 days.
Chanzo is still feeling unwell. He can't even go to school.
Because Chanzo is feeling worse, we will also take a nose and throat sample and another blood sample.
The sample from Chanzo's nose and throat will tell us the current germ causing the disease he is suffering from, while the blood sample will show if he has been infected before. Mtafiti hands over the sample collected to KEMRI-Wellcome lab for analysis. The focus is on the nose and throat sample for now. This is how the virus particles from Chanzo's nose and throat sample looks like from the outside. But what does the inside look like? What does it contain? Inside the cell are genetic materials made up of 4 molecules that are present in all life forms on Earth. These molecules are represented by letters A, U, C, and G, which appear in patterns that are unique to the virus and are used to identify them. Sometimes when the germs are multiplying themselves, mistakes happen, and the pattern of appearance of the letters, for example A, U, C, and G, can change to A, C, G, and U. When this happens, the germ changes and become different from the original germ. When the pattern of appearance of the letters change, the germ can behave differently. For example, it can spread faster, cause more serious disease, and even resist the treatment that is already available. The more these germs circulate, the more they change and become even more difficult to identify. This is why researchers using genome sequencing take quick action to identify these germs and stop them from spreading. The results from the analysis of Chanzo's nose and throat sample shows that the germs causing his disease had changed and was different from the original one that made him sick. That is the reason why the medicine he was given was not making him feel better. When the KEMRI-Wellcome lab team identifies these germs which have changed, they immediately inform the Ministry of Health those changes and advise on what action to take to stop the spread. The Ministry of Health then notifies the hospital to change treatment in such cases as Chanzo's and take further action to stop the spread. Chanzo fully recovered after his treatment was changed by the doctors and was soon playing with his friends back at school.